Okay, good afternoon everybody. So today we're going to focus on an important part of our customer service and a system that has recently undergone some changes here at the mill, and that is how we provide customers with allergen information and ensure they can make an informed decision themselves about which foods are suitable for them. In food service, it's crucial we handle allergen information accurately. We also want to empower the customers to take control of their food choices, and by the end of this little video, you'll be confident in guiding customers through the process whilst ensuring they access the correct information from our allergy grid. So these days, more and more customers are becoming aware of their own allergies and intolerances, and many prefer to make their own decisions when it comes to their food choices. Our role is simply to provide them with the accurate information that enables them to review the allergy grid themselves so they can make the best decision for their own health and safety. Most customers feel more comfortable if they can review the allergen information for themselves, as they can check against their specific needs without relying on verbal communication or memory of the staff. We also have a legal responsibility to provide this information. However, the customer also shares the responsibility to review it carefully. It's crucial that we make it easy for them to access the information they need to make the safest choice for them. At no point should we be recommending any dishes to a customer. If one asks you whether or not a dish contains a particular allergen, your responsibility is not to answer that question, but to provide them with the allergy grid that will show them whether or not the dish is or isn't safe for them to eat. And this brings us to the allergy grid. So as you can see, the allergy grid is made up of 14 major allergens, and it's the key document that lists all of the allergens for all of our menu items in an easy to read format. It's designed to help customers quickly identify if a dish contains any allergens they need to avoid. So as you can see, the rows are the menu items and the columns are the allergens, with a simple tick symbol in any box that shows or indicates whether or not a dish contains that particular allergen. Okay, so now we know why the allergies are so important, and we've also looked at the grid that we now use as a tool to identify them. So let's have a look at some of the things that we might be faced with in the restaurant and how we can deal with customers if they have a query about allergies. Firstly, you need to respond quickly and tell the guest that we have an allergy grid that shows all of the different allergies for each dish and that you'll go and get it for them. Once you've done that, present it to the guest and then they can take their time to review it at their leisure. Please don't make any assumptions about it, but obviously tell them that you are happy to assist. And if there are any further questions that the guest has following reviewing of the grid regarding a particular dish that they wish you to check with, obviously we want you to do that. Go into the kitchen, ask the chef the direct question and go back and give the guest the answer. As I've said previously, at no point do we want you to say to the guest yes or no if they ask you whether a dish contains a particular allergen or not. So we know it might be sometimes hard when guests are asking you direct questions for you not necessarily to give them a direct answer. But as we've said before, the key here is to make the guest aware of all the information so they can make an informed decision. There are three things we just need you to do. It's be neutral, stay professional, and offer that reassurance. So guide them towards the grid, give them the time to review it. I know we work in a high pressure environment, but we have to give them that time, and then just offer them that reassurance that if there is anything on there they are unsure about, that you have the ability to go and ask a chef in the kitchen to get a definitive answer. So there we have it. That's how we are now dealing with allergens at the mill and how we would like you to deal with the customers when it comes to allergens. If you have any questions regarding the grid or how to deal with the customers when they are in the restaurant, or you're unsure about anything, just ask a member of the management team or myself and we would be delighted to help you. So thanks for listening, guys. Have a great shift. Take care now.